Today it's going to be a great important class with regards to what we are going to problem we want to solve using our technologies Spring Boot and Angular. Firstly, I want us to have a great introductions to the usage of the two technologies for the development of web application, and these technologies are these: the Spring Boot and Angular. I want us to introduce and start, even though we have started the development for the front end. I think yes, we've started. The first thing we do here is these are the technologies we wanted to lay our hands on. The IntelliJ IDE. How do we get IntelliJ IDE? You search it online. IntelliJ IDE. That's what we are going to be using for the development of the backend, and I think today we shall start with that. IntelliJ IDE. We have the two versions, community version and the paid version. I'm also using the community version, so because IntelliJ IDE is costly actually, so you can also go with that. It's virtually same. It will enable you to come up with all that you want to develop, only that the paid version is having some functionalities over the community version. So you can make your downloads here. For the what? For the IntelliJ IDE. For the VS Code, we already have downloaded VS Code. If you don't have any, you can also download. And for the Java development, for the Java programming, we'll be making use mostly we'll be making use of the OOP concept. And if you don't have the Java JDK, you should also download the JDK version here, which is JDK. Java JDK. I'm having problem with my keyboard. I don't think if I can okay, let me copy it from here. Alright, so you download Java and we have different types of versions of Java. I think I have 17 installed in my system, and the JDK is up to 22, I think, version 22. So you can check to download the JDK version that is that suits your preference. You see, I downloaded 17. That is 18, 19, 20, 21 up to the last. I don't even know whether another newly released version is out. So you can download it. Then the Spring Framework. The Spring Framework for Spring Framework, the installation for Spring Framework is unlike the so it's unlike the
This IntelliJ, can you send this to us? The download is 1.1 gig.
Yeah, I think I have the downloaded version. I will send it. I will give you. So this is Spring. What we call? Yeah, Spring Framework. And on top of Spring Framework, we have what we call the Spring Boot. Okay. So all these, I think the best thing we do is for us to initiate the project from the two sides, both the front end and the back end, for us to understand what is actually going to happen by the time the two are merged together. So this is the Spring Framework. I mean Spring Security. Spring Boot, and the Spring Framework. Then what I think Node. You can't install Angular without Node and all this screen, and then the Angular framework as well. Angular.dev. I know last week during our last meeting, during our theory class, we have dealt with the introduction of Angular, and actually we can repeat that today. But I think we're going to start the development right from here, which is Angular 18. They said Angular 18 is now available, right? And that's what we are going to use for the development. Angular version 18. Let me start a new video for us to start the project.